Your brain is being hijacked. Every click, every swipe, every notification is reshaping how you think and act. The more you chase it, the less control you have. You might not notice it, but your mind is slowly eating itself, teaching you to crave distraction, not focus, and the damage goes deeper than you realize. This video uncovers the dark psychology behind dopamine culture. Dopamine is the chemical in your brain that drives reward-seeking behavior. It's why you check your phone again and again, why you scroll through endless feeds, and why you feel restless when nothing new is happening. These small bursts of pleasure are changing your focus, your energy, and even the way you make decisions. Understanding this is the first step to reclaiming control of your own mind. Dopamine is not pleasure itself. It's a signal that tells your brain, this is important. Do it again. Every like, notification, and video triggers a small release. Your brain interprets it as a reward, motivates you to repeat the behavior. The more often this happens, the stronger the brain's craving becomes. The problem is that repeated dopamine hits desensitize your brain's reward system. Things that once felt satisfying, like meaningful conversation, quiet reflection, or completing a goal, start to feel dull. Your mind begins demanding higher levels of stimulation just to feel the same excitement. What started as harmless scrolling can grow into a cycle of distraction that dominates your attention and energy. Notifications, apps, and endless videos are designed to hijack your attention. Each cue, each alert, creates anticipation. Your brain craves the reward it predicts, and you respond by clicking, scrolling, or watching. Dopamine is released, giving you a small hit of pleasure. Then the cycle repeats itself. Over time, this constant stimulation fragments your focus. You start projects but never finish them. You crave meaningful experiences but settle for shallow engagement. The brain's natural desire for novelty becomes a trap. Instead of mastering your attention, you become a slave to the next ping, the next scroll, the next hit of dopamine. Chronic exposure to this type of stimulation changes the brain itself. Areas responsible for focus, impulse control, and emotional regulation can weaken. You become restless, impatient, and reactive. Silence and boredom feel unbearable because your brain has grown accustomed to constant novelty and instant gratification. This is not laziness or weakness. Your brain has been hijacked. Each time you give in to a distraction, the neural pathways that reinforce shallow, compulsive behavior grow stronger. Over time, you lose tolerance for focus, patience, and sustained effort. Even when you want to concentrate, your mind keeps pulling you toward the next hit. The solution is deliberate control. It starts with awareness, recognizing the cues, understanding the cravings, and seeing how your attention is being hijacked. Start small by scheduling phone-free periods, practicing being bored, or committing to single tasks without distraction. Rebuild your brain's reward system by engaging in meaningful work, learning something new, or connecting deeply with others. The Stoics believed that true strength comes from mastering yourself. Epictetus reminded us that power over the outside world is meaningless if we cannot control our own mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote daily reminders that life is fleeting and that only discipline can protect against self-destruction. By training your attention and resisting distraction, you reclaim control over your brain and your life. Distraction is everywhere. From the moment you wake up, your brain is bombarded with notifications, messages, and endless content designed to capture your attention and hijack your focus. Dopamine culture is not just a minor inconvenience. It actively rewires your brain to crave constant stimulation, leaving meaningful work, relationships, and self-reflection to fall by the wayside. But every time you resist, even for a few minutes, you are doing more than avoiding a distraction. You are retraining your mind. You are strengthening focus, building patience, and reinforcing self-control. These small victories may seem insignificant at the moment, but over time, they accumulate, reshaping not just your habits, but your perception, your decisions, and the very architecture of your mind. The strongest people in history, the ones we admire for their discipline and clarity, do not chase every fleeting hit of pleasure. They understand that true mastery begins with self-control. Mastering attention is not about avoiding life's rewards. It's about choosing the right rewards and rejecting the shallow, fleeting ones that fracture the mind. If you can learn to resist the pull of distraction, to reclaim the moments that others waste on compulsive stimulation, you gain something far more powerful than productivity. You gain sovereignty over your own mind. The question is unavoidable. Will you surrender your focus to the hijackers of attention? Or will you reclaim it and, with it, your life? Dopamine culture will not disappear. Every day, notifications, apps, and endless streams of videos are designed to pull at your attention and hijack your focus. The small bursts of pleasure feel harmless at first, but over time they reshape how your brain works. You may find it harder to concentrate, harder to complete tasks, and harder to enjoy simple moments without a constant urge for stimulation. This is not a flaw in you. It is the result of an environment engineered to exploit your brain's reward system. The choice is yours. You can remain a passive participant in this constant hijacking, letting distraction define your habits, your decisions, and your sense of purpose. Or you can reclaim control, practice deliberate focus, and train your brain to resist shallow rewards. Every moment of attention you protect is a victory over the invisible chains of dopamine culture. Strength does not come from avoiding challenges. It comes from mastering your mind in the face of them. If this video opened your eyes, take action. Like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing the distraction that pulls at you the most. Awareness alone is not enough. You need to turn understanding into daily practice. Check the description for books and resources designed to help you rebuild focus, strengthen mental clarity, and regain mastery over your own mind. Remember this: true power does not come from controlling the world around you. It begins inside your own head. No app, no notification, no endless scroll can dictate your life if you refuse to give it permission. Take back your attention, master your focus, and reclaim the mind that is inherently yours. Your strength is defined not by what you have, but by what you can control within yourself.